me see if my eyes are deceiving me. Did they drop the trailer? Same shit.
Hey guys, Core Ross, and
Xbox gave me a free PC Game Pass code. What you mean by that, dog?
today we got the full reveal for the brand new operator Rainbow Six Siege. This is our first one of year 10. So today we'll be going in depth with this operator and exactly how they work. So first of all, no content creator has had early access to this operator. So
you telling me she puts down like a flank, like a little flank wall?
we and everybody else will all be trying this operator for the first time on the test server. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. The test server is going to be on console and PC. I said that last time because that was supposed to be the plan, but this time it's actually happening. But anyway, on to the actual operator. So she is from New Zealand and she is called Aurora. Now, I do not know the correct pronunciation for this name. If you actually Google this, it comes up with basically nothing. So pronunciation is probably way off than it normally is for me, and that's already bad at that point. So she's going to be a 2 health, 2 speed. She's got Twitch's 417 DMR or the M249 LMG. And then for secondary weapons, she's either got a relatively normal pistol, which will literally never get chosen because the other secondary is the MK2 Reaper, fully automatic with a holographic sight pistol.
A fully automatic pistol.
It looks cool, so I don't see any reason to use the other pistol whatsoever. And then for secondary gadgets, she's got smokes or breaching charges. And then we've got her primary gadget, which is the DOM panel or the DOM panel. And this is basically Castle but on steroids. So she actually pulls out a secondary gadget,
bro, you saw how fast she started,
which is the DOM panel or the DOM panel. And this is basically Castle but on steroids. So she actually pulls out a secondary gadget, which is this big looking gun, and she can fire off the panels at doorways, specifically not at windows, doors only. And this quite literally makes a door that can be opened and closed. I've always loved the joke that in Rainbow Six Siege's universe, there is no such thing as doors. So personally, I like to think that this operator actually invented doors. But of course, this is a horizontal.
Jaeger counselors her, bro. If you guys saw that right there. When she tried to throw it through the window.
The joke that in Rainbow Six Siege's universe, there is no such thing as doors. So personally, I like to think that this operator actually invented doors. But of course, this is a horizontal door, as it opens and closes from the top. And the way you close it and open it is simply by shooting a target. That means anyone can actually open and close it as long as they have a gun to fire. And a lot of people have always said over the years that Castle is basically another attacker because sometimes he just gets in the way. So the fact that this thing can get out of the way for defenders if they want, easier than going through a castle, is kind of funny. But anyway, let's go over the details of how this main gadget works. So first of all, it's actually fired at range from a deployable launcher, which the character pulls out. So think like Hibana, she pulls out her thingy that fires over charges, very much the same as that. And she appears to get at least 4 of them. And she can fire these off and attach them to only doors at a range of up to 15 meters away. They also create a full seal.
So let's say you shoot it, and when it opens, Tubarão throws the ice, and it keeps it open until like.
So there's no drone hole at the bottom or anything like that. There's no kind of like little peaks that you can make from it. However, it's a smart cover. So when a drone actually drives up to it, the cover will move up and the drone will go under. Now the question for me is, can you shoot under it while that drone is going through? And then it's also got a target at the top of the panel on both sides, and if you shoot this, the panel will open. This seems like a bit of a design flaw. I'd prefer not to have the defenders pop it open, but maybe it's just OP if they don't. Although this smart cover does know if it's a defender opening or an attacker opening it, as it will treat them differently. Interestingly enough, it will actually have a delay before any shots from a defender will have any impact on its open or closing. And when an attacker shoots the target to close it or open it, it will open or close in 1 second. However, if a defender shoots the target, it will take 3 seconds to open. So there'll be some interesting tactical play with it. There is also some synergies and some counters. So first of all, Fuse can use his cluster charges on the barricade and they'll work perfectly fine.
If C4 sends impact, well, C4s break everything. They're the strongest like bomb we can detonate that we have. Like every operator, well not every, but like you know what I mean. That's the strongest thing we have. Like, of course, it's gonna break it, but impacts break it
So
too.
you might imagine pushing into, say, site A, and you've got a door leading to site B or something like that, and you just want to scare the crap out of the defenders. You can totally fuse it. This can also be done by Ying, who does have the ability to place her charge onto surfaces and go through to the other side, and she can do that with this as well. And then for counters, Castle.
Yo, imagine the Ying and her a combo, right? Like you go on a door and you know there's somebody in the opposite side. So Ying goes in, puts her candela on the wall, and then when it's, I mean, when it's going off, you literally shoot it and open it, and then just shoot everybody. Ooh, and since it opens faster for you,
Those barricades will stop this one being deployed. Not really a downside, I think, though. Jaeger's ADS will also intercept the projectile of the barricade while it's flying from the launcher to its actual door and destroy it before deployment. You can also force it to open with the EMP from a bulletproof camera, and you can outright destroy it with an impact
oh yeah, you
nade.
could. I was about to say, I thought he was trying, he couldn't.
Siggy's. Less sets you free.
And then we've also got Tubero. If he freezes them, he basically causes them to malfunction and they will get stuck open. And then Oryx can charge through these things. So even though they're made out of metal and they can stop bullets, he can go through them. And then let's have a chat about that new secondary pistol, the MK2 Reaper. This looks cool.
Wait, so you can't shoot it? So like only explosives can break it?
Kind of looks to me like the smart pistol from Titanfall, and it also has a really nice sight on it. It's got an extended magazine along with a very nice sight on it as well. And the developers here specifically indicate that this blends speed, control and stopping power, which are not all the things I think of when I think machine pistols in Rainbow Six Siege, so I'll be curious to use this one in game. But certainly it looks freaking cool. And now let's move on to conclusion. So my initial thoughts here are pretty boring gadget, to be honest, especially for the first one off year 10 as well. However, on the flip side, I will probably play this character a ton, and the reason for that is I love to compartmentalize. If I play something like Ready or Not, I love to lock down certain areas as I'm going so that I'm compartmentalizing the kind of risks as I go, which you can't really do so well in Rainbow Six Siege. This operator should be able to do that, and I cannot wait to use her. And I've always thought that it would be extraordinarily powerful if you actually just gave attackers a wood barricade that they could put on.
You could do so many plays I'm thinking of, like I can't even explain it, bro. That's how good it is, bro. That's why I'm a loss of words right now.
Doors, as roamers would have to make noise to get through them. So having actually a bulletproof one that can be open and closed is just like holy moly. So yeah, and I can't believe as well that she has 4 of these freaking things too. That just seems nuts for me. Because honestly, I could see myself just jumping into a map, putting these on a few key doors that separate different rotation routes, and then calling it a day. You know, even if I get killed, I'm potentially helping the team by having these lockdown areas that, of course, defenders can still get through, but it'll take them longer, and they'll have to make noise to do it. So it just seems like a win-win.
Imagine getting the plan off, right? In like a 2v1 situation, just basically locking down everything, and then you're literally gonna know where they're gonna push. You can block off so many little areas. Yo, that's so good
for me.
That is really good for basement maps, especially like in cafe. You can literally plant like, and you can block most of the double doors in basement, bro. That's really good.
See her being pretty boring to play. I can't imagine that Ashe players will actually jump in and play this character, and the loadout is a little bit boring. Like, it's very nice to have the Reaper secondary SMG. That's cool. You know, nice little machine pistol, sweet. But the primary, the 417, is like, it's a great DMR, it's one of the best in the games, but this will be the 4th character that has that weapon. It's like, couldn't we have got something else that's a more unused gun? And then we have the M249 LMG, which, you know, decent enough LMG, but I probably won't be running that, so I'm not a big fan of the loadout. However, like I say, I'm going to probably play her a lot, and I think this will really kind of fit into my wheelhouse of how I play and the tactics I use, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with these barricades and probably just pissing off a lot of defenders. Anyway, guys, give me your verdicts on the comments below on what you think of this operator, and she is the first of year 10. So let me know what you think of her being the...
Wow. Yo, chat. That is really, really good. Oh, you're right here.
Big things are coming in year 10 from Rainbow Six Siege, and we're warming up with Operation Prep Phase. For this season, you need to know one date and one name. The date is March 13th for the Siege X Showcase, where we will show you the full reveal of what's next for Siege. And the name is Raura. Raura hails from New Zealand, joining Team Rainbow as a 2-health, 2-speed attacker. One with the ability to reshape the flow of combat to suit her schemes, thanks to her gadget, the deployable Omnilink Mesh Launcher. The Dom Launcher, if you're nasty.
That door right there, that will make such a difference to get plants off, and it's insane, bro. If you push from a garage and you really block the only thing dividing the A side and B side on CCTV, yo, that's gonna be such a difference. That can win you.
What this launcher launches is a bulletproof smart cover system that deploys exclusively in doorways. Once it attacks,
But like the dude before, he was saying, like, her primary is a DMR, so a lot of people don't use DMRs. But it all depends how good
The panel deploys all the way to the ground, entirely blocking the doorway so that not even your feet will be visible. The smart cover panel will lift slightly when it senses a drone nearby, allowing it to pass through before fully closing once more. Blocking enemy lines of sight and movement with a range deployable gadget? Well, that has about a zillion uses. But what if you and your allies want to get through? There's a rectangular trigger at the top that appears on both sides of the door. The trigger remains locked unless any operator comes near it, at which point it will unlock and open. If someone shoots the open trigger, then the panel door will open. If the door is open and you shoot the trigger, it closes. Now you've got the ability to control access through a paneled doorway. But if the defenders can do it too, where's the advantage for Raura's team? Good question. First, when the panel is first deployed or has just closed, the trigger locks defenders out for a short time. Their presence will not open it. Only attackers will. Second, the door operates significantly faster when triggered by an attacker. These two tactical timing advantages give attackers the power to dictate the pace around the panels, hopefully catching their
Look right there. You see that door right there is
enemies off guard. Whether you're
most people don't even make that rotate like it shows right here.
walling off doors for cover as your team enters the building, closing down flanking routes as you advance on site, or fortifying your post-plant defenses, Raura's ability to act as a one-woman renovation team can have a profound impact on the flow of combat. Team her up with Ying or Fuse, and her panels can help you pack a real punch. Keep in mind that they are bulletproof, but not explosion-proof, or Oryx-proof. They can't knock a castle barricade out of place, and they can't work properly under the influence of Tubarau's Zoto canister. Even Jaeger's ADS can stop them before they get started, so be smart about how and when you deploy them. To help you gain some room to operate, here's what Raura's loadout looks like. The 417 DMR, or the M249 LMG as her primary.
LMG? I'm rocking that LMG every play.
And the GSH-18
That LMG not even that hard to control.
9mm, or the Reaper MK2 machine pistol as her secondary. That last one
That was satisfying.
is new, and comes with a red dot sight as well as an extended mag to make Raura very dangerous indeed in close quarters combat. Smoke grenades or breach charges round out her kit. Raura will be available at the launch of Operation Prep Phase through the Premium Battle Pass and unlockable 2 weeks later with Renown or R6 credits. Mark your calendars for the Siege X Showcase on March 13th and subscribe to this channel for
Yo, that's a chaka's cook.
more on Rainbow Six Siege.
Panel's been jammed over. I've lost control.
Chat. Yo, let me know what y'all think about this, bro. Holy, bro. W video. I said W video. W video, and W presentation, bro. This is gonna be very your attackers. This is gonna be really good for our, like defense side of maps. Like, that is crazy, bro. But hey, man, if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace out.